but oh, does it feel good to be here.
We made it to Montana, huh? See if we can find a big bull here.
Yeah. Oh, she's like awkward. I don't know what to do. Good, how are you? Nice to see you too.
Kurt, good to see you.
Do you have elk here?
Yes.
Okay, then we're all right with you.
Do they bugle?
Do they bugle?
Yes.
Yes.
Good,
Okay.
that's awesome. You know what, then
Where
we're
have we
happy.
been, so.
We're already happy then.
It's a cat. Look at that cat.
What's the game plan for tonight?
Well, our big one, we call it 6x5, which is now his big D. He's kind of right where we want him.
Put your hands in the air. This is not a warning, not a warning.
Kind of right where he had been the past 3 years, and right where Ladies Man was last year. Kind of right in the middle, and not that it's an easy spot, but at least it's right in the middle on our property. Hopefully we can just kind of get set up at a spot where they're coming down to and get a shot at them there. I mean, this is the new tri-pans. They are so sharp. We did a piece on YouTube, you know, showing it with one of the machines, the testing machines that they use with knives, and these are literally as sharp as a scalpel. So the tri-pan plus P is just a little bit smaller cutting diameter. It's a 1.75 inch instead of 2, and I think like for elk and some of the big heavy stuff like that, I want the heavier blades, the 0.39 thickness of the blade, which is a big heavy thick blade, and the sharpness, but it doesn't open to 2 inches, you know, just 1.75, just maybe get a little bit better penetration. So I go through all my arrows. They're all spine tested. I like to make sure they're at least within a grain of each other. Everything should be like 435 or 436. I'm just going through and making sure all the collars are on tight, and you know, fighting all these bows are so fast. It's nice about having these collars on the tri-pans. They're only going one way. They're good, strong collars. First day of elk hunting for me. I mean, we were just in Nevada with Tiffany. We didn't have a tag there, so pretty pumped because 6x5 blew up into a giant, so pretty excited about that. And even Tiffany's the one bull that we saw last year is blowing up into a big one. He's down at that tank every night. Only sad thing is, Tiffany found the lucky horseshoe in Nevada. I said, oh, I'll keep that for you, so that your first night you go out and smoke them. But I guess we were in too big of a hurry, so now I'm just gonna have to shoot them. These are the fields that they've been coming into the last couple nights, so be super careful on this bull though. Not gonna push them at all. If we're not in the right position, we'll just let them be and move out and try them again tomorrow. But we're not gonna be aggressive at all on it right now. We're just play it safe. We just don't want to bump them out of here. You know, you can't tell. You know, if it's not bugling, it could be right on top of you. So we're gonna go maybe get on that hill where we can see. Maybe see them coming for a ways. If they're coming this way, we can always run back around and get over here. But that's what a bugle sounds like. I did Nevada for 8 days waiting to hear that. Never heard of one. He's right there. He's right there. He is. Yeah. He's feeding right there. Come up here, you can see him. He's only at 260 yards. Yeah, so he's 200 yards. Easy shot with the rifle right there. There's the dream bow right there. I mean, got everything. All he needs 200 more yards and we'd be in, he's 260. If he had 200 more yards, we'd be in the money, but we just, right now, they're kind of just ready. He's doing their thing. It's like, we just need to make sure we don't spook him more than anything. Just not let him on. We're in a good spot right here. We'll just play it very safe initially here. Guy's got a giant royal on that right side. Holy cow. at like about 80 yards.
I know,
like,
because everybody's like, where is he? I'm like, I don't know, my phone's out here.
God, it was like that perfect play, but now that we know, because they were all right there, it's like, they're gonna come right to this funnel. I mean, I snuck down, I was like, this is perfect. But then all the cows just start going on, it's like a wash, a ditch, and it just has like, you know, trees, like 10 or 12 foot trees in there, you know. They all just walked right by us at 100 yards, 100, 120 there, but they were, you know, that bottom, there's just trees in the ditch. And so they're just on the other side of the trees, you know, so I was like, dang. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's big.
We didn't buy any meat. I just assumed that he was going to have one down on the ground already.
Yeah.
In the first hour
So
or
we
so.
didn't have to buy meat.
Yeah, so we didn't buy meat. So just hamburger helper tonight. I think it just does pretty well on its own.
First morning, we were here last night, and we found Big D. It came dang close. Couldn't get a shot. It was too late. Coming in from the backside. We can kind of look at that and see if they're coming that same way, and I don't know if the wind will be right. There's like no sound right now, so I don't know, maybe we just try to bet them up if they're in that same spot, just see if they come to that same place. You don't know. I mean, they could be a mile east. You just never know without. Not the ball we're looking for, just a young 6x6, but it'd be nice if he would move out of there because you can hear like a faint bugle out there. They still may come. He probably came right through where they were last night. But like I said, you know, they're elk, so they could come up 2 miles over there. You just don't know, but.
All right, ready, set, go.
All right, bye, you little nuggets.
Bye.
Find this thing. I'd say let's go kill him, but we have no idea where he's at, so it's more of a finding thing at this point. Another bull this morning, walk right across here and head this way, so you never know, but our biggest challenge is just trying to find him every day. If you can't find him in the morning, it really stinks because, you know, if you find him in the morning, you gotta hunt for the afternoon. Right now, we're just kind of trying to find him, and there's definitely a bull in there. We're gonna go see if we can get eyes on him, and hopefully it's him. Looking for our big bull. We couldn't find him yesterday morning, and just right as we were coming out yesterday evening, he was way over on this side with just like a few cows. So I don't know what happened to his big group and stuff, but he's always kind of been that way. I mean, over the last 4 years, he's not like super aggressive, wanting to have a big herd of cows. A lot of times he just found him by himself, and I think he just goes and cows are ready, he goes and grabs some, and if not, he just goes off by himself. He'll be a tough one to get. But that's why if you find him, you really feel like you gotta make it count. Got a little breakfast going here. Elk weren't cooperating this morning, so pancakes always do. Never give you any hard times.
King Brown with marshmallow.
Kane Brown's eating marshmallows? That's a song?
Yeah.
How'd you know he's eating marshmallows?
King Brown with marshmallow.
How marshmallows
Marshmallow?
can't sing?
Hmm?
They
Who's
just roasted
Marshmallow?
over an open fire.
There's this guy in there, and he's wearing a head of a marshmallow.
What?
Mwah. We'll see you in a few hours.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Beastie night. Ta-da.
You're like, woohoo! Our parents are gone. Okay, bye, honey.
Bye, dear. Text me.
That was not
Done
a 7 second.
Mm.
Good. Good luck.
Sucks. I'm sure he said they're being like crazy on the east side. 2 big ones, like 2 herds of cows. So there, he's over there. So, but the other thing that sucks is, you know, knowing they're over there at night, because it just doesn't matter, because tomorrow they could be sitting right here in the morning. so close. You know, I just kept creeping up there, just, you know, because I knew he was on the other side of the fence. And from back here, it's like 90, and I'm just like, I gotta get up there. They kept creeping. That was as far as I dared go, though, because there's still a cow laying there, that little bull there. Once they started all going that way, I knew he was gonna go. And when he got up and started going, I ranged the first time, and I must have hit some branches in front. It was 50-something. I was like, I know it's not 50 because he's on the other side of the fence. So then when I hit him the second time, it was 77. Now, if I would have done that the first time, I would have been like, okay, it's 77, because that made sense to me. And by that time, boom, he was behind the bush, and it was just like so fast that he went through there. I probably, even if you're not that far, you know, they're moving, you know, you didn't want to shoot him that far, especially a bull like that. You know, I just don't want to take any chances with it. But then when he got down in there with all those cows, I was trying to get up behind that bush, because I had him like, he was standing out there like at 100 with those cows, and I was like, guys, that's what I shoot all the time is 100%. I'm not going to. I mean, we're not going to blow this, you know. If we don't get close to him, we're just going to back out and try him again. I got all year. If he just would have stayed where he was. So close, but that's hunting. That's what I love about the chess match. I mean, just to see a bull that caliber just right there, be able to look at him that close and everything is like pretty phenomenal in itself. I'm just grateful for that. I'm just trying to sneak out here. The one that we heard growling down here, I'm sure was him, right? It wasn't that one that went up, was it? Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, you need some? Hey, do you have my phone charger? September 15th, we kind of came back to the same spot where Big D has been, you know, traditionally and historically, and where he's been this year has been kind of on this front edge here. And it was really quiet this morning. We only heard a few bugles, and we saw a couple small ones. I saw a couple cows and stuff, and we just happened to catch Big D. He's right here, but never was bugling or anything, and I only saw like one cow. So I don't know if he just kind of broke off from the rest of them, or if there's more cows over the top. So I have really no idea where he ended up going, but he's going to be hopefully just somewhere on the other side of that ridge, and maybe he bugled a little bit more where we can't hear him from here. So we're just going to go around, get on top of that ridge. We've got a perfect wind coming right in our face. We're just going to sit there and just try to pick that apart, see what we can see, and see if I can't get him to bugle to give away his location. I see one little bull, this little goofy bull that was with 200 yards down him right here. Might be the same group of cows that he had right at the top up there. We got a perfect wind. We just have to see if he's in there for sure and see where he's at. Okay, we snuck around. We found him. He looks to be like in a pretty good spot. Looks like there's maybe 4 or 5 cows and a couple little bulls around him. Down here in the sun, just baking for the last 3 hours trying to get down here. And I'm at 70 yards right now from him. That sun is really starting to get on him. He should be moving here pretty soon. All the cows now have moved up out of the sun. He's the last one. So I think he's going to get up any minute here. So it's got to be ready right now. He's up. Now we're never got to shoot. Got him. Oh. We've been out here all day on this thing. We spent probably 4 or 5 hours stalking in on this. We tried 2 different directions. We couldn't get close enough. And finally we got from this direction and got to within 70 of him. The problem was, it was going perfectly. You know, every one of those cows would just get up and they'd just mill around a little bit, eat, pee, and walk up. I figured, okay, he'll do the same thing. He'll just get up and, you know, feed a little bit and everything, give me plenty of time to get the shot. And we're sitting here, all of a sudden a big stick comes out of the tree and crack, and they all stand up and are looking, and he was quartering away so hard, I had like maybe a 10-inch window, you know, just going off his off leg right there, and I think that I sunk it right in there. I mean, it looked good, but the only problem is I could see some of the knock and some of the fletching sticking out. I just don't know. I guess we'll just go down there and look and see what we see, but it's so hard to see blood out here anyway. I just can't imagine that there'd be any blood from that. You know, with that arrow, I think it was like in his gut where you'd need it. If it didn't pop out the other side or anything, I just don't know that you'd see any hair or blood or anything. I think what we need to do is just back out of here. He said I just gotta go back and look at the footage. I'm not 100% sure. All right, well, didn't sleep much last night, nervous night. You know, this is where you're standing when I shot him, and you can see we have no idea which way he went. You know, we just wanted to make sure we backed out and you know, took it real cautious here. So keep our fingers crossed. It's the biggest bull of my life right here. Hope we can find him.
I was just gonna go look. Oh, there he is. Yes!
Magpie.
Oh my gosh. We could have looked last night, but
my God, look at that.
Oh my. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Get a fifth on there.
Oh, good work. That's bigger. That's bigger than I was thinking. That's about what we thought, but that inline is.
God.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
15, isn't it?
You know, just a sick night last night. It was perfect, basically where I wanted it to be to hit the off shoulder. I just wasn't sure with how big they are, if it hit the off shoulder or not. I'm just glad that we left him. He didn't go 150 yards, but look at this bull. I mean, this is the 4th year of history with this bull. He's probably a 12 or 13-year-old bull. He just got put on some crazy stuff this year over this, and once you started getting pictures of him, I was like, man, I'm glad we didn't hunt him last year. We had the opportunity to hunt him last year even, and I chose Ladies Man the other one and said let's let him go because 2 years before that he was way bigger. He had a way bigger fifth and stuff, so maybe he'll come back. And last year after the wet year and a mild winter, you knew that bulls would really put some stuff on, and boy did he ever. That thing's got to be well over 400, and he's about exactly what we thought he was. I just can't believe it worked. Like the old bulls like this, you're not gonna call them in, they come running in and stuff like satellite bulls. You just gotta hunt them like deer. Fortunately for me, that's my favorite thing to do. A lot of people don't. They're like on elk, they like hearing bugle and screaming and coming in and everything. But for me, I just love the chess game of it. Be able to stalk in and get in with 20 cows and 3 other bulls and stuff. That was a feat. I mean, it took us all day. Oh, what do you think, buddy? Oh, look at that. He didn't, from where I shot him to where he died, it's like 220 yards.
I caught it, Dasha. Congratulations.
Look at you. Oh, look at that bull, huh? Yeah.
That is a giant. Holy cow.
Yeah.
It's a really big one.
Would you have shot it?
Yeah, but it's not my turn yet.
You got a few more years, don't you?
Yeah.
Probably a lot of years before you get a bull like this.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're gonna get the Lakosky little area right there.
Yeah, look at this. This homeschool stuff is awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is a
Really
good. What was
awesome.
our lesson today?
We didn't do any lessons.
Well, no, you're getting a lesson right now. Like, look at that.
Yeah.
But other kids in school don't get to ride out on the back of a truck with a giant bull on it, do they?
No.
That's probably not a class that they have.
No.
Do you think?
No.
Yeah. But other kids are in school today. This is what you get to do. This is a good lesson, isn't it? I tell you, that's the bull you dream about right there.